Hey guys, welcome to the Redesign with Prima Facebook page. My name is Leah and I am the owner of Leah Noel Design Co. and I come live here every Tuesday afternoon at Central Standard Time to do a cool craft with you guys. So today we're doing something kind of cool. I'm actually really excited about it, and we are going to create some fall decor. So I have this vase right here, if you can see. This is a glass tumbler. I've had it for a long time. I'm actually going to put transfers on it, and then we're going to put a candle in here, and I'm going to show you how to layer some beans and such in here to kind of create the whole look. So we're going to do this start to finish today. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to hold the camera this way so you can see what I'm doing, opposed to seeing me. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Let me see if I can. Okay. So we're going to be kind of like this, and I can see your comments. I got a new setup so that I can see your guys' comments. So the first thing I'm going to do is I just have a shop towel here, and I am going to put some rubbing alcohol on it like this, and I'm going to just wipe the inside out just because, but I'm going to clean it. I cleaned this in my kitchen. You know, I used soap and water and all of those types of things, but I wanted to wipe it down with rubbing alcohol because rubbing alcohol gets rid of all the oils, and when you're using like transfers or really making anything stick, rubbing alcohol is a great way to clean metal or glass or anything that you're going to use for your transfers. Hi, Roz. Thanks for being here. We're putting transfers on glass today. So rubbing alcohol, just plain old rubbing alcohol. Anytime you're doing, like when I painted my dishwasher, I just used rubbing alcohol, and it dries fast. So it's already dry. It's clean. It's oil-free, and we can go straight into our transfers. So I've picked a couple. Okay, so I'm kind of, because this is coming this weekend, and I might use it on some furniture that we're gonna do. So I also have Gilded Home, which is one of my favorites, and I think it might be better because I might use these sunflowers on furniture this weekend, but I'll do whatever you guys choose. Maybe we're just gonna go with Gilded Home. I like the Gilded Home a lot because it's a little different, right? It's gold, but it also will it'll transition well into Christmas. See, we could put this frame here. We could do these flowers, but I feel like the gold will transition well into Christmas. Let me just show you. I don't know if the sunflower one's in stock yet, but this is the sunflower. These are the sunflower ones. And Anissa's coming this weekend. If you guys don't know, Anissa from This and That is my good friend, and she's an artist, and she's going to paint. We have 3 pieces of furniture. She's going to paint on some, and I'm going to add cool transfers. So, I might just have to save that one. So let's go with Gilded Home. Let's go with Gilded Home. I am going to use, I like this square one right here. I'm going to start with that. Let's see if I have anything else that I like. I really just like this. I like the Gilded Home transfer for small crafts, as well as I like it for like the insides of doors and such. It just is a nice little pop of color. Let me find my scissors right here. Okay. All right, so let's start. So I'm going to just go ahead and stick this right here. And I'm going to start with the square one. Oop. Oh, no. All right, that was one thing I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so when you're working with glass, I made an accident right there. It sticks right away. It's not like when you're on furniture, you can kind of move this around a little bit. When you're working on glass, it sticks. So I just lost the bottom portion of my transfer right there. So that's my mistake. I'm going to go forth and still put it on, and I'm going to actually just cover it up with another flower. So I basically am just going to stick it on like this. And all the transfers come with this cool little tool. And usually you could, you rub it on, especially if it's on furniture, but when you're working on glass, it's not as serious. It kind of just sticks, as you can see. So I could pretty much, I'm gonna rub it down a little bit. All right, so as you can see, it sticks super easy, way easier. The Prima out any bubbles I have. I will not be sealing this. And there I have that. It already looks really cute. I think I'm just gonna take this one right here. And since I made that mistake on the bottom, and because I think it'll look cool, I'm gonna pull this across the bottom. Oh wait, or this one. This one's kind of cool too. Let's do this one because it's a little smaller. So I'm gonna just put this down here to kind of hide the fact that I made that mistake. Or I could do this bigger one and layer it. What do you guys think? I'm thinking this one is gonna match up a little better. Hi, Diane. So I'm just gonna go ahead and layer this. Since I made this boo-boo down here, I'm gonna layer it. I'm gonna kind of put it at an angle. Let this come down. And this is gonna just layer up really nice on here. Hi, Marlene. I probably said your name wrong. Okay. So since I had made that little mistake and my transfer stuck before I was ready, I just went ahead and I layered it right there, and you can't even tell. You can't even tell. It looks really cute. So now I'm just gonna kind of match up the backside and just do something. I'm either thinking, I feel like we're gonna make this fall. And originally I thought the sunflower transfer would be good, but I have to save it for this weekend. Because I know Anissa will love that transfer and we'll create something really cool. And I also want to be able to, as I came alive, I thought, you know what? It would be cool if I could transition this to Christmas as well. Christmas, and just kind of have a year-round thing. And then just fill the tumbler up with just some different items to make it fall or Christmas and whatnot. So I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, this is probably why I bought this transfer. Check it out. This transfer has a bee. I love when transfers have bees. Anyone else want to see more bee transfers? I love the honeybee transfers so much. They're my favorite. Anytime there's a honeybee on the transfers, I want them. So I'm just gonna set this down here and I'm gonna line this up. I'm just gonna center this and think about if I can add that little bee. Maybe I'll just add that little bee right up here. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna center this on, and remember, I have to be careful with my placement because once it's on with glass. There we go. So at Christmas time, I could just kind of fill this with some, I could just fill it with some of those little baby ornaments, those little baby ornament bulbs. Pine cones, anything like that will make this really cool for Christmas. And it's nice to be able to change your decor like that. So that's on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and go through it and just push it down. And just make sure it is secure. So that is there. I almost feel like I should put white in here so you guys can actually see what's going on. But when I fill it, you'll be able to see. I'm gonna add the little bee, or I could add the key. What do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see the key or the bee? The key might be cool. This transfer, okay, so the transfer I'm using is Gilded Home and Nature. It's my favorite small one. This one and the, let me see what the other one's called. I'll tell you guys. Those of you guys that do small, Classic Vintage is another favorite. Classic Vintage for just the small, for like your small things for booths or just home decor in general. We have a butterfly, which I'm not going to use the butterfly, but we have a little home wreath, or we could do the key or the bee. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? The bee, the key, the bee, the key, or the little home wreath? The home wreath might be cute, but it might be too much. I'm going with whoever says something first. And if you are having trouble commenting, you might be on, if you're not in the Redesign with Prima group, I think that's why sometimes you have trouble commenting. But if you are in that group, just let me know, which one do you want to see? The bee, the key, or the bee or the key, or the home one? I'm really not leaning. Let's see. DS says key. You said key first. So let's go with the key. Let's do the key. Thank you for responding. I know I've had some of you guys message me afterwards and say that you weren't able to comment. And I think if you're watching from my page, the problem becomes you have to be in the Redesign with Prima group in order to respond. So this key's gonna be cute. We might even be able to fit the bee right there as well. So we have the key. We could put a little bee right here. Let's put the bee on too. Let's just do both. Everyone's a winner today. I'm just gonna put the bee, I'm actually gonna face it towards me, and I'm just gonna put the bee right here. Love that little bee. All right, so this side looks like I have a little bit more space, but for the most part, everything's pretty even. We got the bee and the key. Isn't that cute? And now we're gonna fill it. I'm gonna show you guys how to actually fill this one. So first, before I fill it, because this is gonna go directly on my kitchen counter as part of my fall decor, I'm just gonna make sure all of this is pushed down and it's adhered well. I will not be sealing this. There's really no reason to. This isn't gonna get a lot of use. It's just gonna sit and look pretty. It's gonna get moved from time to time, but that's about it. So very simple decor. Isn't that easy? So now I'm gonna put my candle in. I'm gonna go with this blue candle because that's all I have. I did have some shorter ones and I threw them away. So just pretend this is shorter and more proportionate. But I really wanted to show you guys this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use popcorn and coffee beans. Now, you can also use like lima beans if you want green. You can use any kind of beans, like red beans for color, but I just wanted something fall and something I just had at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my popcorn in. And I'm gonna give it a good layer. Whew. I wanna keep this here. You know, sometimes it's even a good idea to tape your candle to hold it. But I'm going to add quite a bit of popcorn because it's cheaper than the coffee I'm going to use. So I'm just going to add my popcorn. Like that. And then I'm going to add my coffee, and it smells so good. I'm going to add my coffee beans. Oh wow, that smells good. I'm gonna add all of them. This is the best coffee, FYI. This is organic whole bean from Aldi. It's my favorite coffee ever. I always buy whole bean coffee because I drink mine black. So I like that, I really like that whole bean, like fresh ground flavor. And I found that that's like the cheapest option for the best flavor. Okay, so there we have that. I'm gonna add popcorn seeds just to the top of it. Which, if you want at this point, you know, you could put split peas or something green or something red or whatever you want. I like the look of the beans because it makes it really like fall. There you go. Look how cute that is. You could do it as full or as not full as you want. I did mine a little fuller because I had the keys, but I have, you know, you have the transfers, and then you can just kind of see the layers of your beans. You can alternate them. If you want to do like 5 layers, you could. And then this little tumbler will transition really well from fall to Christmas. I really like the gold gilded home. So, all right, you guys. All right. Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to actually go photograph this. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that this encourages you guys to do some fun fall decor with the Redesign stuff. I really like the gilded home, and then the classic vintage is another favorite. This one has, they're small, so you could do them on coasters, you could do them on glass tumblers, you could do them on anything, but you can see they're small, which is really nice for crafts. It's nice to have like the small options for crafts. So, all right guys, that's all for today. I will be back here at 12 o'clock Central Standard Time next Tuesday. I hope you guys have an awesome one. Bye-bye.